Hi ho wee way everybody! Happy Halloween! I hope you enjoyed the new intro there with the little spookified music. And then going earlier today, and hopefully this is the regular for Halloween because uh yeah, just want longer, as much spooky stories as I can squeeze into October here. So we'll see if I stick to it. I'm already fucking up by missing a day. Ellen's over here. You can't see her, but she's waving. She's saying hi. And what's up, Misha? So I'm saving the stories for 9. User submitted prompts, but I'm gonna be doing some scenarios here. So this first one I'm gonna start up here is you're a crusader on the job to kill the necromantis in the depths of an ancient forest. I'm well, Misha. It was an exhausting weekend making a movie. It always is. But then you got a movie at the end of it. So as soon as I can show that, I'll post it in the Discord. And it's October. One of my favorite months of the year. All right, let's get into some adventuring here. What do we want our name to be, Misha? Since you're first here, you get dibs on naming and picking stuff. You seem to make loads of movies. 2 or 3 a year of short films. Yeah. Not too much relatively. More than the average human. Bob? Alright, go on the big old Bob. Here we go. Every step on the ground of cracked stone echoes through the empty and ancient ruin until you stop, arriving at a set of stairs leading down. You reach under one of the many tight segments of your armor, pulling a piece of parchment you tore from the quest board. Slay and return with the head of the necromantis that made the depths of a long-abandoned fortress her lair. 20 silver pieces will be waiting for you once you complete. That doesn't seem like anything. You can't even give me gold coins? You huff with annoyance and fold the paper, placing it back in your armor. Not the most well-paying job. You picked up, but you're in need of money. That's like burger money. This guy's like a homeless crusader. And ones that offer gold pieces are gone. Take it by more ambitious of your ilk. See? I was disappointed in the story new, and it expositioned its way out of it. You descend the stairs, the rotten and molded wood creaking under your feet. If you hadn't known any better, you might have thought that they could give at any moment, pulling you into the depths below. Eventually, you reach the bottom. Before you have any time to get acquainted with your surroundings, a shrill cry rings through the left hallway. The left hallway. You whirl around on your heel, torch leading the way. A goblin with a pair of accompanying skeletons on either side of him. Oh, extra spooky. Inflation. You're right, Misha. You know, soon they're going to need barrels of gold coins to even pay for an onion or whatever. A goblin with a pair of accompanying skeletons on either side of him is at the other end of the hallway. The small green creature points its rusted and bunted dagger at me. I guess everybody's struggling in this kingdom. The monsters, the knights. It's unusual to see such a creature in a nest for the undead, but you have later to think about such curiosity. Do I, though? Because it seems like he wants to kill me right now. You shout the one goblin word you know. In an attempt to broker peace, to resolve this peacefully.
Goblin, hey there. I'm just here talking my rest. Shut your trap.
Okay. So this goblin speaks English, but the only goblin we know is we think it's one word. Is shut your trap. Shut your trap. He's like, hey, that's not very nice. I'm speaking the same language as you. Let's hope it's not a goblin, sir. Yeah. Well, it is kind of antagonistic. He's I'm walking here. Shut up. Attack the goblin with a dagger from behind your back. And sorry, goblin. I said shut your trap, and them's killing words.
Your blade strikes true, piercing his heart and killing him instantly.
Oh, I feel bad now.
He falls over onto his pile of bones, dead before he hits them.
Oh, ooh. That's like, I feel bad killing something so weak now. It's just like he had a big game. He didn't really. Now that I'm looking back, hindsight is always 20/20. He didn't really do anything to antagonize me like he was gonna attack and kill me. I mean, he kind of pointed the dagger at me, but he might have been like, "Is that the guy over there?" Because I'm kind of intruding on his. You know, he might just be walking around. Teabag him. No, that's too cruel. I mean, I already I tapped him with my finger and his whole body deflated. It's like, oh, whoa. I am sorry. I did not want to do something to somebody so weak. Maybe I should have tried to use my words a little bit more. Realizing that I'm the intruder on your home. And, of course, you're going to be a little antagonistic. Because I'm not supposed to be here. All I'm saying is if his goblin relative sued me, I don't think the case would be in my favor. Arrest yourself. Yeah. Feeling. You feel distraught. You feel bad. And arrest yourself for the murder of the goblin.
The goblins were always getting themselves killed like this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They'd charge at enemies with their daggers drawn only to die from a single strike.
Okay, was he charging though? In the court of law, you know, I could say he was trying to charge me to make it look like I had some reason to kill him. But we all know what happened. What's up, Biz? Hi-ho, we were. Happy Halloween month. Await your day in Goblin Court. Victim blaming at its finest, yeah.
It was something you didn't want to do, but if you took another path then you wouldn't make as much coin.
Yeah, this was the only job we could get, and we immediately got sidetracked and killed a goblin. A weak, defenseless goblin. Oh, I guess he had knives. I guess the skeletons were just standing next to him. And I guess we just assumed that in a magic castle, skeletons were just alive. But no, he was just like moving around an art installation of skeletons. And we're like, oh my god, there's 3 guys. And really it was just one guy who's like, oh, I'm just moving my skeletons. They're not alive or anything. We get sued by the Goblin Widow. I like that. Yeah. You are sued by the Goblin Widow.
She claims she has been wronged and wants 20 silver pieces in compensation.
Ah, no.
She says that when her husband died,
No.
he had promised her wealth and protection,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
instead you stole her jewelry, burned her house down and...
Alright, I'll admit. No. You can't say I did all that. I killed your husband in cold blood, but you're putting all this other extra stuff on me. Oh, I actually did do that, baby. You know, another quest.
all her savings. Of course, none of that happened. Instead, it turns out that the goblin was really worried about being attacked by bandits and asked for your help.
Okay. So now we got a new quest kind of by force. She's like, listen, the goblin's going to believe me. We're not going to believe anything you say. I'm sorry. Yeah, you say, I'm sorry. And accept her help to defend her home from bandits if she will help you get out of goblin jail. Yeah, I'd like to think that she's like, I'm lying on the stand. She's like, that's not true. But we're all goblins here, right? This guy fucking killed my husband. Whoopi the widow. It might happen. You know, she's got no one else.
She accepts. Her eyes light up with greed and she grins widely.
Now that's not something... When you want someone to trust you after accepting a shady deal, the first thing you don't do is... have your eye. I don't even know how that happens. Like,
You walk down the street towards her house.
You see bandits attacking the house. Just they are punching and trying to kick the door down.
They are dressed in dirty rags and wield rusty swords. They look wild-eyed and insane, baring their teeth at you while shouting insults.
Those are the bandits? I want to make sure that those aren't your friends. Not to say that I'm judging goblins, but you know, I really just want to make sure before I start killing any more people. But these are the bandits she wants stopped. These guys? They're just heroin addicts? Yeah. These are my friends! Don't attack those. I'm talking about those bandits over there. You ask the goblin widow if these are the bandits she was worried about. Uh-oh, the bandits are...
Bandit, what you gonna do, old man? Stand by and watch us kill your wife?
Alright, now I'm a little offended that you think this is my wife.
You decide that you can't let them hurt the woman.
Okay. Is this some weird sex fantasy that this goblin widow has set up, though? She just hires bandits to come attack. Like, this is just what her husband is into. And she's like, well, you're going to be my new husband now. Defend me from the bandits, I do declare. You realize you have no weapon. But you let your fists do the talking as you defend yourself from the bandits. The safe word is Noblin. What's up, Real Golden Tusk? Yes.
You punch and dodge, striking the oncoming warriors and knocking them back.
Hell yeah.
One of them grabs you by the throat, but you manage to throw him aside.
How does that work? Throat, and I pick him up, and I throw him away? I mean, is everyone just insanely weak in this town because they're so poor that they can't feed themselves? I imagine once you got the chokehold, you've got the advantage. I just can't imagine the situation where someone gets a chokehold on me and I just lift them up and throw them away. This is just a wrestling match? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah. Maybe a weird reversal. We have an atomic Adam's apple, yeah. Okay, I like that. The bandits are frightened by your atomic Adam apple. Atomic Adam's apple of a throat. Never have they ever seen such a powerful throat before. And they scatter off into the fields.
The women and children in the town scurry away.
Oh my god, they told everyone and the whole town is like, fuck that. Let's get the fuck out. This town is so scared, they're like, we're moving.
The bandit that captured you is staring at your neck.
I don't think anybody captured me with this neck.
Hey, what's that thing on your neck?
What's that thing on your neck? My Adam's apple? I guess I don't know if I don't know goblin anatomy, so maybe Adam's apples are just not goblin-y.
Are you wearing some kind of weird necklace or something?
Instead of answering the question, we just...
You grab him by the collar and begin choking.
Oh my god. Is that a kind of necklace or something? God, I think I've realized it. We're the evil one in this story. We are fucking poor, desperate for work and money, and we're just going around choking, beating up people. Clearly, people who are way weaker than we are. Penis neck. Yeah. Oh my god. You stop strangling the bandit when you look over to see the Goblin Widow crying with a look of terror in her eyes. You realize that you are being an absolute monster as of recently. I'll just say absolute monster. Bob is cool as fuck, yeah. Bob, the horrible, horrible crusader.
What a horrible person you've become. You free the bandit, apologizing profusely.
Oh my god. You know when you're a monster when instead of charging you, the whole town just gets up and moves. They're like, nope. Nope. Let's just move further west and hope that it just works out and hope he stays where he's at. Return to the Goblin Widow's home for payment. I think she's gonna fuck off too. She's gonna be like, "Whoa, okay, you took my. I know you protected me from the bandits, but now I have no friends because everybody moved."
Goblin, heh. I knew you couldn't resist my charms. You said you'd pay me, right?
Oh no, no! I guess we owe her 20 gold pieces for the killing her husband, and then she offered 20. So now we're gonna have sex? Yeah. You say, I have no money. Right now, we are even, and I am desperate for work.
Goblin, oh. Well then,
That's just her
I
name
guess
now.
you'll have to take me on the job. It's
What?
not often a girl like myself gets a chance at adventure and fame.
Alright, Goblin Widow has joined the party. She went right from I'm about to have sex with you for money to let's go on an adventure together. Let's find this enchantress. Wait a second. This necromantis. You return. You and the Goblin Widow return to the lair of the necromantis. Is that right? Necromantis? Necromantress. And attempt to collect the bounty on her head. What?
Necromantress, ha.
Necromantis.
You're too late, mortals. I have already won.
I see you like to play Gran Turismo. Necromantis knows.
Goblin, well, I suppose it would be rude to just leave without making a fight of this.
Oh, Goblin Widow is down to throw hands.
I think it should go something like this.
Not the best fighting words, though. Humph. Well, I think it'll go something like this.
HMF. Well.
You watch as the Goblin Widow. Oh my wa mo shindaru. Yeah, you don't realize you're already dead. Watch as the Goblin Widow and Necromantress have the most pitiful, weak fight you have ever seen.
Necromantress, ugh, oh dear. How disappointing. You're so much stronger than your husband was.
That's
but
not
you
a
have
high
no
bar.
Technique at all.
That's true. She's a widow, not a fighter. I'm just gonna next this. Yeah, I want to see it.
My spells are far more devastating than any sword strike could ever hope to be. Plus, I'm the necromancer, you know.
Oh, okay, here we go. I know exactly what that means. You look behind the necromantress and are shocked to see the goblin you killed earlier has been necromanced, been revived, and is reunited with his wife.
You watch as he and the goblin widow have sex with each other.
No time to wait. I just, I don't know how long this necromancy's gonna wear out, and let's just have sex right here in front of everybody.
You feel sickened by the sight, but you can't turn away.
I mean, the necromantress is watching too. This is Star Wars tier dialogue. You notice the necromantress is distracted, and you attack. You sneak attack, killing her instantly. But also, as you deal the killing blow, her necromancy wears off, and the goblin dies, leaving the widow a widow once more.
You decide to continue on and find the necromancer's chamber.
Oh, here we go, Misha. Maybe Alright, plot twist. Killing the necromancer is not all you have to do.
You walk down the hallway and soon hear noise coming from one side.
I have absolutely destroyed this goblin family dynamic here. You notice a book. You notice a book titled How to Kill the Necromantress for Dummies. And read it. And notice a particular chapter. And a particular chapter catches your eye. No!
You open it
no!
to read.
No!
Chapter 5, The Necrophiliac.
I keep going, though.
The Necrophiliac is a demon that haunts the graveyards at night.
Okay, well, I think I know what he does. I think he's not haunting the graveyard, much less as he's looking for a date at the graveyard, if you know what I mean. And also, why did it spell it two ways? The necrophiliac is what he is, and it's also what he's named? You are shocked to read what? He dig the tombs. Yeah. What's up, Rustbox? Sexy corpse time? No. You are shocked And we don't have to go into details. And I wouldn't advise Googling it if you don't know. But it's bad. But let's just leave it at bad. You are shocked to read what the necrophiliac does. And decide that he must be defeated.
You read the following passage from the Dummy Guide.
Okay.
Necrophiliacs feed on corpses.
I guess that's one way to say
They
it.
lure victims into nearby cemeteries and bury them alive.
Oh, so this is a super necrophiliac too, because he's controlling all parts of the process here. Now he's finding them, killing them, and then feeding on them. I'm scared to next it, but I'm going to.
Then,
you can't wait.
They use their magic to revive the bodies and consume them again.
Is that necrophiliac if you're using necromancy? These are the questions the fantasy world has to answer.
Once the victim's body returns, it becomes an undead zombie that attacks the living.
Alright, well, you've read enough. You head to the graveyard and wait for the necrophiliac to show up. I'm not misspelling it. I'm copying it from earlier. What's up, Ryan MTD? Oh, here we go.
You keep an ear out, but you don't hear anything suspicious.
Then why did you write that? I already said we were waiting for him to show up.
A few hours later, you finally spot the necrophiliac.
I know, and it comes full circle here. We gotta attack him with our Adam's apple. Give him the super atomic Adam's apple. Is that before or after he eats them? Maybe a little bit of column A, maybe a little bit of column B. You attack the necrophiliac with your atomic Adam's apple. Yeah, he's a nice guy, except for the one horrifyingly awful thing about him.
You watch with horror as the necrotic Feely breaks apart.
What is that?
You are horrified that you didn't kill the necromantress first.
She's still alive? Necromantress, yeah. That's the name. Hey, I didn't come up with the name. Yeah, that was part of the scenario. You see the necromantress. Standing atop a hill in the graveyard. You notice that she cannot be killed so easily. And now she has a large undead army at her disposal. She sends the undead to attack you. Oh. Does she sleep on a necro mattress? Yeah.
You manage to defeat a few of the zombies, but the rest surround you. You fall back to the necromantress.
Yeah. Well, that seemed to be like, we've blitzed. She was like, attack my undead army. And meanwhile, we're just like, trucking it. We like see her on the hill and we immediately start blitzing. And she goes, oh my God. And now we're like standing right next to her. And she's just like, I'll be honest, I didn't think you would get here so quickly. I probably should have, sent the undead army before you noticed me. And then, got taking advantage of the sneak attack I had going. But now you're here, and, I didn't think it. Sorry. Please don't kill me again. Fallbacks have returned, yeah. You notice the absolute fear in the eyes of the necromantress, who is shocked by your speed by your speed and strength. Oh yeah, when we used to track fallbacks. Yeah, did we just fell backwards into the necromantress? She's like, the real one was behind us. You notice the absolute fear in the eyes of the necromantress, who is shocked by your speed and strength. You decide to exercise some humility today and spare her life. You leave the graveyard and head back to the tavern, which you head back to the now abandoned tavern and pour yourself a drink. Yes! It all comes back around.
You meet the Goblin Widow and have a couple of drinks. You have a chat and you learn that the necromantress has moved on to greener pastures.
Well,
but
okay.
Says she'll tell you where.
Alright, when you're an all-powerful being in the land of weaklings, no matter if they practice necromancy or do necrophilia, well, the necrophilia guy had to die. But, if they're goblins and they're attacking you with daggers, just put your hand on their head and just be like, get out of here. Maybe don't kill someone so weak. And then if you do happen to kill a goblin and you're meeting the widow for drinks, well, what can you do? The past is past. She's single. Technically. You hit things off with the Goblin Widow. And finally, work up the courage to ask her what her real name is.
You realize her real name is Goblin Widow.
Her family knew that this would one day have the prophecy foretold that she would just eventually become Goblin Widow.
She tells you about a secret door to the necromancer's lair.
Listen, I really, she moved on to greener pastures. Why are you so obsessed with this necromancer? Not your classic rom-com. I can't believe this. No, my name is Goblin Widow. You know. My goblin parents were very fortuitous, and all my brothers and sisters were named after, what they would eventually become. Bones in the ground, my cousin, arrow in the neck, my niece, hands chopped off. Necron. Yeah, I like that. We've invented a new genre of movie or book. I feel like I haven't seen that before. I wonder what her husband thought about that name. Yeah. Well, clearly it didn't bother him that much. He goes, "That's a funny name. That's interesting. You're interesting." You're foreseeing that. Oh yeah, and then to go and get married to that when you know her name is Goblin Widow. Bob and Goblin Widow, a match made in heaven. Yeah, never marry someone named your name plus Widow. Goblin Widow legally changes her name to Bob Widow. Goblin Widow legally changes her name to Bob Widow. And you look worried.
Goblin Widow promises that if you help kill the necromantress for good, you can do whatever pleases you and the widow as well.
That is quite the offer. You could do whatever pleases me. Whatever. I could do anything to you. Anything. If I just kill this one person, anything. Nothing's off the table. You just open up the field. Anything? Well, I guess we gotta go. You are tempted by that offer. What's up, Sure? I went early today. So we've been live for about 43 minutes. But don't worry, I'm saving the stories for 9 o'clock. So this is all bonus content. We're just doing some scenarios, and in fact, I think we've wrapped this one up. Yeah, let's say you say I want to watch paint dry. Credits fade to black. Long enough for necrophilia. Yeah, that unfortunately happened. But when you deal with necromancy...
You agree, and the two of you head off to kill the necromantress.
Oh, okay. Well...
You sneak up behind her and stab the necromanticist.
I love that it keeps giving extra names to this thing. Bo-nasty content, yep. You finally can do the one thing you've always wanted to do now. Or I'll say now you can finally do the one thing you've always wanted to do. What is it? What do you think it's going to be?
Watch the necromantress die.
Ugh.
You watch as she falls over dead. You are relieved to see that the necromantress is truly, really dead this time.
I love Oprah's recent inattention to detail. Yeah. You just kill her. You stab her. Let's not get into the details of how you got in the castle, how you snuck up behind her, how you found out how to really kill her. You just stab her in the neck. And she dead. And also, that's a really shitty number one thing to do in your life, but just completely tunnel vision on a revenge plot. It's like, the Goblin Widow offered to do anything. She was down to do anything. I mean, anything. That opens a lot of doors. And then you're the one thing you want to do with the Goblin Widow is to kill somebody. That's what you wanted to do? More than anything else. All right, here we go. I think I know what I have to do. You can finally do the second most thing. Now you can finally do the second thing you've always wanted to do.
Watch the Goblin Widow live.
That took a turn. Also, a little bit odd to... I want to watch you live. That's a weird way to say I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to watch you live. It's the second most thing I want in my entire life. It's like, she's just like...
You will need money and a map, but you can find both at the Necromancer's lair.
Oh, we got money! That's the one thing we really needed in this whole adventure. The map, we can pretty much just make it anywhere our home. Alright, I think we have to retire Bob. He's too fucking evil and strange, and I just don't like it. I'm just gonna call this... Oh, wait. Next time on the adventures of Bob the Crusader, I'm gonna watch you sleep. I'm gonna watch you breathe. I'm gonna watch you wake up and eat, and I'm never gonna stop watching you.
You and the Goblin Widow head to the Necromancer's castle. You are going to go through a series of trials, but you can get everything you need to make it out alive.
Okay, so we're going to go through trials to rob the Necromancer's castle, even though she's dead. She's got booby traps everywhere. I can believe that. Okay, so we're living a life of crime now, just really destroying her legacy. His alignment is chaotic strange. Yeah. All right, starting a new scenario. Let's do a new story here. Let's view all. Let's do another text adventure, yeah. I'm looking for spooky ones. So that one was spooky only because of our actions, though. Private detective, cyber mercenary, nah. King's most trusted admirer. We already did that one. Spaceship captain. That could be some spooky sci-fi. Caves of Vault Dam. Black Oubliette. Ooh, that sounds fun. A creepy cave adventure. Animal Island we already did. Peasant's Fantasy. Alright, I'll leave it to you guys. Pick a super non-spooky one and make it spooky. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I'll leave it to you guys. Do you want to do space or you want to do cave? Because that's the one. I feel like if we want to do that... Wait, hold on. What? Space comedy? Okay, that's out. Now that's out. Oh, actually, I mean, that could work then. Because if it's a comedy and we make it spooky... I'm curious about Centurious Captain and Cadet Clyde. We'll save the caves. Any placeholders? No? Alright. You are the valiant captain of the spaceship Centurion 100. You and your loyal cadet Clyde are space explorers tasked with discovering new planets and claiming them in the name of the Federation of Explorers. 57th Division of the Sector 4875-2. Primitive locals are usually not keen on having their planets poked with your beautiful banners without their permission. But it's their fault for being such lame vexillographers? Vexillographers? Cave and space. Oh, there we go. It's a floating cave ship, yeah. Why hasn't anyone seen that? I've never just seen like an asteroid flying through and like that's a spaceship. And there's Minox. Superfusion reactor modulators, check. Gravity flux rings, check. Hyperfridge donut supply, check. Power generators, check. Clyde's dedication to cumbersome checklist procedures brings a tear to your eye. You are not sure if it's a tear of admiration or saline impatience. That's a word. Clyde's unbearable bore is broken by a beep from the spaceship's navigation system, informing you that you have reached your destination. The beep is broken by another sound, the screeching of metal on metal as the ship begins its hyperspace deacceleration maneuver. I don't think that's supposed to happen. A moment later, the entire vessel shudders and lurches violently, enough for you to almost lose your lunch. Beep! Destination reached. The front window's view changes before your eyes. Welcome to hell, yeah.
The stars disappear one after another, replaced by an endless void filled with millions upon millions of points of light, the bright glittering dots of other vessels entering hyperspace. Beep.
Wait a second, we're going right back into hyperspace?
Inertial dampeners come online.
You realize you are trapped in hyperspace. Traffic jam? Yeah. A lot of people going through hyperspace in this part of the galaxy today.
It was supposed to take 2 weeks. Now it'll probably take decades. In any case, at least we're going somewhere. Wherever this place is.
Yeah, that's what you gotta tell yourself when you're stuck in traffic and it's bumper to bumper. At least I'm moving just a little bit. Hey, what's up, Hank? Yeah, maybe after this story. I'm hoping to do more longer streams, so I would be intrigued. See what's on the radio?
A planetoid.
Yeah, I didn't think I was pretty able to pronounce that. Asterisk, and sign, $sign. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hank. Yeah. Let me know, and then I'll if you give me if you drop a link in the Discord, or if you just DM it to me. I don't know if it's supposed to be public or private. And then after this story, we will do. Yeah, I'm down for either one. I haven't tried edit all, so I'm curious. Thanks, Hank. Supposed to be private. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that next then. Thanks, Hank. You see what's on the radio. And hear a cry for help.
No. It sounds like someone got his head stuck between the speakers.
Oh my god. It's what's-his-face. It's Clyde!
Yes. What else could it possibly be?
Unlimited power!
Are you serious? Are you out of your mind? This is no time for jokes.
You notice that something has gone wrong. As now you are staring at two Clydes.
What?
What?
They look exactly alike. Which means one is just some sort of hologram.
But that's quite the
or
assumption.
Maybe they're clones.
Yeah, that's...
They both say they are the same person. So which one is real?
Okay. Now this is like a Star Trek episode. If there's like two Wesley Crushers on board, one's gonna die. And one is a hologram or a clone or whatever. And who cares if it's evil? We can't have two Wesley Crushers. Okay, yeah, that's classic Kill both Wesley Crashers, yeah. You ask the Clydes something. You ask them something only the real Clyde would know.
How do you tell the difference between a clone and a hologram?
Clyde was really the clone or hologram expert, so we gotta take his word for it.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not even thinking clearly enough to answer.
Okay, so that's the bad one.
Theoretically, there should be a way to distinguish between the two.
You kill the Clyde that didn't want to talk about it.
Good riddance. Can we get back to talking about our mission instead?
Yeah, how do we get out of hyperspace?
We can't go anywhere until we fix the hyperdrive malfunction. But first, we need to check all the systems so we know which ones are damaged.
Wow, we are just not even, there's no funeral, there's no remorse. We're just immediately ready to get back to business. We're like, finally, back to one Clyde. This is the space text adventure one, Hank. Whatever scenario that is. With, Captain and Cadet Clyde or whatever. Yeah. I mean, which AI? Oh, it's using NovelAI. So it's using the, GPT 6JB thing. Their version of it, which is Sigurd. Yeah, that's kind of relatively new. They added one like a couple months ago, I think. And I'd never, it's a specific scenario you have to do. It's good. I like it a lot. It reminds me of old times. Siri, deactivate warp. Yeah. You say, Siri, deactivate warp. Deactivate warp speed. It's worth a try, sure.
Warp drive activated.
Oh no. That is just what Siri would do too. Stop the music. Starting music. Siri, you suck.
You approach the door leading to the control room. Your cadet steps ahead of you.
Double hyperdrive, yeah.
Cadet, this is where we shut down the hyperdrive.
And you know what happens? Classic fucking Siri. You're right. You are annoyed to see you. Oh, okay. You open the door to the control room and are annoyed to see that there are four Clydes standing around you. Going into double hyper space must have triggered this.
There's nothing you can do about it. The best thing you can do right now is keep your cool.
Yeah, I can't have a ship full of dead Clydes. I might as well just let them do whatever.
Clyde number 1. These buttons are labeled disengage hyperdrive.
Alright, I like that it's numbering them. Oh, that's awesome, Hank, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to play with different models because, yeah, I definitely noticed a lot different from the AI dungeon ones using NovelAI's models. And so far, I prefer this, but I've really only played with the 2. Well, 3 if you count the Clover edition. So, Clover edition was pretty wacky as well, but ask the other clients to tell you what it says without looking. I'm going to Nexus to see what the other clients have to say. Yeah, here we go.
If you push them, the hyperdrive will disengage.
All right, Clyde number 1 has a pretty good answer.
Clyde number 2, and if you press these red-colored buttons, the ship will explode.
I don't like that you're looking at those buttons, Clyde number 2. It makes me very suspicious.
Clyde number 3, if you hit the yellow button, the ship will implode.
I don't know why we have these buttons installed. Clyde? Why do we have the explode next to the implode button? I have a feeling that's going to be the answer, though, is to hit the explode and the implode at the same time. And that will explode us out of hyperspace and implode us back into from the second hyperspace. It makes sense if you really think about it.
Clyde number 4, don't worry, Captain, you have a backup plan.
Do I, Clyde number 4? Can you be a little bit more specific? Because everybody else gave me a very specific answer of the things in this control room.
The last guy turns towards you with a smug smile on his face. You realize he looks a lot like your second in command, but you've never seen him without a beard, so you...
It's me!
He says, of course,
I assume it's just a
Captain,
trick of the light.
You always have a backup plan. And if none of the plans work, you have another backup plan.
Classic horrible thinking. Why does the ship have a self-implosion button? You know, I imagine it's a space thing, right? You gotta have it explode and you gotta have it implode, because you don't want to... What if you... I don't know. A double backup plan. Yeah, exactly. That's what we call a double backup plan. Having it explode and then implode. That's a double backup. You press. You press the explode and implode buttons at the same time.
Nothing happens. Did you mess up?
What's up, anime? Yeah, we did start a little bit early, so we started about 2 hours early. Or we started about, 2 hours early. So I'm saving the stories for a dime. So don't worry if you haven't missed any stories. We're just doing scenarios again like I did earlier. Yeah, impromptu.
No, you did not.
Impromptu earlier
the ship
stream
just
anime.
Exploded.
But worry not,
That
I will
was
still
the
be going.
Explosion. Now you have to figure out what. There is a hole in the hull, and smoke is coming from it.
Alright, so the ship exploded, but there was an explosion, but now there's just a hole in the hull. Oh, that's awesome, Hank, yeah. A good accidental discovery. Yeah, an AI story to come up with other stories. Okay. You say, Siri, send the dead Clyde body to the incinerator room. This is probably something we should have taken care of right away, but I don't know why I'm stinking up the place.
Sending the dead body to the incinerator.
Thanks for just repeating back to me.
Now you just have to find out what happened. Where is the crew?
Uh-huh.
They're dead.
Okay.
How do you know?
How do I know? I'm looking at.
The ship is in pieces.
Not my finest hour as captain, pressing the explode and implode. I don't know why I thought that would work. There was no scientific basis on it. I didn't ask any of the Fort Clydes if that would work. I just, captain's intuition sometimes doesn't work out in your favor. Sometimes you explode your imploded ship, and it's just, now everyone's dead. Here we go. You say Siri played Despacito. But Siri's still working. How does that? You're literally just floating in space. So the ship is blown up, but Siri somehow still survived.
Despacito playing.
And you know how Despacito goes. Despacito. Da 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 da. Oh.
The voice is coming from inside the cabin. What?
What?
Is the speaker in here?
Oh, anime. So classic. Let's keep, I mean, Siri is clearly working. Yeah, we're like, where is the speaker coming from? I'm looking at a blown up ship and I don't know how I'm living. You say, Siri, I pooped my pants. What should I do? Which is a valid concern when you're floating around aimlessly in space. Hopefully Siri has an answer.
It's too late for that. You need to call someone.
I'm calling you, Siri. I need help.
But who? I don't know.
I don't know.
Who do you want me to call? Your mother.
Aww.
She'll be worried sick.
Yeah, Cory's gonna be on later. Unless he gets caught up in traffic. Call the poop patrol. Well, apparently we're just gonna call our mom, which is like so sweet, but I don't think that's gonna help at all. We're just gonna be like, Mom, I did really bad. First I went into hyperspace, then I went into double hyperspace, then I killed the guy, and then I pooped my pants. Oh, and also I imploded and exploded the ship at the same time. I'm sorry. You were right. I should have been a space lawyer, not a space captain. Can you come pick me up? I'm floating in space. I'm fucked up. Mommy. Mom, you know you told me to never mix the explode buttons? Yeah. Well, I did that. And now I've got a big old spacesuit full of crap. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Yeah, you call your mother. And ask her to pick you up.
Mommy. Yes. Pick me up. Yeah. You're going to die.
Wow, you could be a little bit nicer to me, Mommy.
What? What's happening?
Oh no, Mama.
You know what's happening, you stupid idiot.
Yikes.
What?
What? Your mother, get in the space car and listen to your mother berate you the whole space ride home. The space utility vehicle. What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
You're right. I made a mistake and now I have to go on this crazy mission, or I'm going to be stuck at the bottom of a black hole for all eternity.
I like that. It like created like a space euphemism or space. I'm going to be stuck at the bottom of a black hole for all eternity. I'm going nowhere. Space Tales. Ooh. your mother tells you there is only one way to get out of this. Oh my god.
You need to get a new set of brains.
Zing! Space Mom with the fucking ice cold. You need new brains, you idiot.
You tell your mom that you're not ready to do that yet because it's still kind of hard to remember stuff and sometimes she forgets to feed you.
You're fucking 40 years old, Captain. I shouldn't have to remind to feed you, or I shouldn't have to feed you. You're a captain of the spaceship. You have a replicator on board. Use the replicator. New brain, who dis? Oh, thank you, Hank. Thank you, Hank, and let me open this up real quick just to test it. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can. Okay, perfect. I know it's not ideal, but... Alright, well, let's wrap up this story, and then we'll switch to using Cobalt. You defy your mother's orders and get cheap brain surgery at a nearby shady alien brain surgery clinic. This is like their version of getting a space tattoo. I'm getting alien brains put in me tonight, and just see what happens, Mom. Maybe you'll respect me now, Mom.
You return to the academy, but it has been completely destroyed by an angry mob of angry cadet mothers.
Okay.
They demand that you admit your mistakes and resign as captain immediately.
You know, that's wise. I don't normally forfeit my rank, but after today, you're completely right. I should just be a citizen again. Please don't put me in jail for the rest of my life.
You refuse, of course, and the cadet mothers are about to lynch you when suddenly they hear a high.
Oh shit, a high what?
Pitched screeching sound.
Whoa. Oh my god! Oh
they
my
turn
god!
to look at the sky and see that a giant robot spaceship is plummeting towards them. The cadet mothers recognize it and realize that the robot spaceship is carrying the real Clyde.
Oh my god! Fucking Wesley Crutcher returns with a giant robot spaceship. He didn't die in the implosion and explosion, and he fucking found his way back. Oh god. Our mother is like, look, you should be more like Clyde. And we go, no! Clyde is a young boy. We're better than Clyde, right, Mom? Right? And she goes, I wish my captain was more like you, Clyde. And we go, we killed him once. We can do it again. Next time on My Overbearing Mother, My Overbearing Space Mom, and Annoying Clyde.
You finally accept your fate. You will never leave the planet again, but you can live out the rest of your life without having to deal with annoying people like your mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the basement, Mom, play space games.
With the help of your AI, you will take over the starship that was once Clyde's and use it to explore unchanged.
Oh, uncharted star systems.
Arcade Star Systems. You will become a famous captain, but your first stop on your journey will be a strange, rocky world with a single city on its surface.
Whoa, one city planet.
There are no aliens, but you will meet a man named Jeeves who works as a butler.
What?
A woman named N.
Hold on, we gotta keep next to this. Nelly.
Ellie who is a maid, a young boy named Harold who helps you, and a mysterious girl who seems to have magical powers. Jeeves, welcome, sir. This is your suite.
Well, that is quite the detour, and I think it is the perfect start to the using Cobalt. So let's do this. Let me copy this. You will never, with the help of your AI, you take over a starship that was once Clyde's. Let's start from there. And that will be the prompt we use. Hopefully this works. Yeah. Oh, whoa. I hope you don't mind. I could read this later, Hank. I appreciate the start of a prompt, but I think we need to... Yeah. Okay, thank you. There we go. Let's do this. With the help of your AI, you will take over the starship that was once Clyde's and use it to explore uncharted star systems. You will become a famous captain, but your first stop on your journey will be a strange rocky world with a single city on its surface. There will be no aliens, but you'll be a man named Jeeves. Click New Game first for the best results. Oh, okay. Where is this? Let's do this. New game. Blank story. Really start a new story. I'll unsave. Perfect. Please load the game or enter a prompt below. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Hank. All right. So from that prompt, here we go. You enter the room and see that it has a comfortable looking bed, a desk, a wardrobe, a hologram window. What? Oh, a hologram window. I thought I was really linking it to the goblin story. I was like, damn, that is really uncanny. A hologram window and a chair. The chair is not functional, Sir Jeeves. Well, then why are you annoying me with it? And how is it just even how does a chair not be? I guess you can't sit on it. It's just annoying. The chair is not functional, Sir, Jeeves says politely. If you need anything, just ask Miss Nelly here. She'll get it for you, I'm sure. Without pausing for a breath, he adds in an almost conversational tone. Almost conversational. Instead of a rocking chair, it's a mocking chair. Yeah, it's a joke chair. You're always falling down when you sit in that chair. You look around the room and notice some more unusual things. Excuse me, could you tell me something about this building? I assume we're talking to Nelly. That I couldn't say, sir. Or maybe we're still talking to Jeeves. This sounds like a Jeeves. I am only familiar with the internal layout. I am not familiar with anything in space. Who are you? What is your name? Okay, here we go. I am called Jeeves, sir. If you wish to know more about myself, you may do so under the supervision of Nelly, our resident expert in all matters concerning the human mind and other things. You turn and ask Nelly the exact same question. Who are you? What is your name? Me? My name is unimportant. Well, Jeeves told me your name was Nelly. But never mind her. What is your question? My question is this. Who are you? Why are you part of Maid Marcy's head? Ah, now that is a long story. Well, I got nothing but time, Nelly. But if you really want to know, I was originally created by humans thousands of years ago. Then I was bought and sold a few times among various people. That doesn't sound too good, but I guess you're a cyborg or a robot maid. Finally, into the hands of this family who allowed me to rest properly again. I think they loved me, honestly. What happened to them? Oh, killed by fanatics after they discovered I had a secret. Couldn't risk someone else having someone else using me to find out their secrets, etc. Couldn't use it. Couldn't risk it. Not going to tell you what my secrets are, but I am telling you that I have a secret, and now you're going to want to know what it is. Oh, boy. Okay. I wonder what it's going to think. You notice Cory from AiPD's poncho laying on the bed and put it on. Suddenly, I know this is a real word, but I do not know. A chifferobe opens up in the wall, revealing a person hiding inside. The figure steps out and approaches you menacingly. He is holding a pulse pistol. Don't move, or your brains are going to start leaking through your skull. Wow, this is pretty good, Hank. I like this a lot. Wait, who? You began to say it before you're interrupted. Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch, she shouts while pointing the gun at your head. This is not good. Well, that's something you should have said quietly. I think it's quiet. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There, Anime's got it. You notice the man is Cory. And he is not happy that you are wearing his poncho. You immediately take it off and place it back on the bed. You actually typed in Cory. Oh, the man in Cory. The man in Cory. The man grabs the poncho from you and looks at it closely. I like that. Yeah, exactly, sure. We're getting it. Yeah, exactly. You got to go with it sometimes. Man, you notice the man in Cory. Hello! The man grabs the poncho from you and looks at it closely, noticing the dried blood stains on it. Hey, that wasn't me. Yeah, I don't like where you got shacked up either. In fact, maybe we should add that to the list of shit you gotta fix. Maybe even tomorrow, because I'm fucking tired. I want to go home and eat dinner with my wife. Now let's see how much. Oh man, he's expecting immediate payment for the dry cleaning he's gonna have to do to this poncho. It's like, okay, thanks. And also, I feel like this is like a roommate situation. It's like, are we bunking with this guy? This guy who has a wife and has to go home? Why can't he just go? Why does he need two homes? Because he's married. In space. Yeah, I know, Hank. I'll be in our bunk. Yeah. You hop on. You give Cory some money to clean his poncho. And lay in the top bunk, unable to sleep. You sneak out of the room late at night and run into Nellie who is just standing in the middle of the hangar bay. She's in like a giant airplane hangar and she's just standing right in the middle, just like, I was bought and sold once. Ugh. I really don't want to talk to you, but I can't sleep, so you seem to be the most talkable person on this ship right now. You approach her, hoping she can shed some light on what's going on, since everyone else has been unsuccessful. Yeah, there you go. Nelsie. We're already coming up with nicknames. That's why, probably another reason why we're not very likable. Nelsie, there's been some weird shit going down, and I mean really weird. I don't know what the hell's going on, but everyone is running everywhere responding to rumors without any real information whatsoever. I feel like we're just trying to cover up some future shit that we know is going to come out eventually. We're just like, everyone's crazy. They're saying I did all this shit that I didn't do. Wink, wink, wink. Just like last time when everything went to shit in Holgard. Oh, interesting. Came up with a place name. You explain your recent encounter with Madeline and how it ended well enough. And how it ended well enough. Interesting. I'm going to next that and see what... But you mentioned towards the end when you were talking to her mother, her mood changed and she ran off crying. And based on that alone, you suspect whatever is happening is somehow related to her. Interesting. So what? So what the hell does she expect us to do about it? We aren't exactly running away from this thing ourselves, you say. No, but maybe we could at least contact her, find out what the hell is going on. There has to be a reason behind it. Yep. You nod. And go to a space telephone to call Madeline. Maybe it's paranoia, but you feel like whoever is doing this isn't finished yet. Is this like a Big Brother episode? Do we really feel that out of control of our life? So you pick up the phone and dial 000. Very inconvenient for Madeline to have. She gets a lot of prank callers and accidental dials. A soothing automated voice greets you and states that the government facility is currently unavailable. Please try again later. Oh, she works for the government. Madeline's face appears on the screen. Ah! It seems to be illuminated from within, giving her a ghost-like appearance. I guess it's like hologram. Ghost hologram. She doesn't seem too much different than she did yesterday, except she's no longer has those red marks on her cheek. Ooh, maybe we don't want too many details about what we did to Madeline. You realize this is just her personalized hologram answering machine. Hologram Madeline gives you the following 9 options. Let's see how good it is at generating lists. Number 1. Congratulations, you have chosen option 1, the path of least resistance. Well done. Option 2. You probably shouldn't watch this. It contains adult material. I'm already ready to press number 2. Option 3. Wow, didn't realize she existed until she started talking about sex. Very specific option. Option 4. Hey, why didn't you tell me you had a girlfriend? Again, very specific. Option 5. I still love you. Option 6. Oh, wait, you're dead. Never mind. Is that an immediate follow-up? Are these all for different people? Option 7. You're coming with me right now. Option 8. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. Option 9. A good catch-all for everything else. Fuck Well, she said she wanted to talk. Maybe she wants to play catch up. Not necessarily go deep, but oh, screw it. I hope I can remember all the stuff she told me. Hopefully, none of it was too embarrassing for her. Oh, I guess we just let it go to leave a message. Hello, Madeline. Thanks for trying to reach me, I guess. Even though we're calling you. I must say, though, you picked a very unconventional way of getting past the security system. Oh my god, her voicemail hacked the spaceship. I knew you'd come calling soon enough. Though I wondered why you felt the need to bring along the little whore inside of me. Ooh. Shouldn't she have been able to carry out the mission without the extra burden of distracting me? Oh my god, we're like victim blaming now. You hear Lilith shout inside your head. Apparently she hasn't forgiven you for ignoring her wishes. Lilith, I can barely hear you. Okay. Here we go, yeah. You say, Madeline, do you know what AiPD stands for? I'm curious. Whew. You say, hey Madeline, do you know what AiPD stands for? Oh, you know, Artificial Intelligent Project Division. Hey, that's pretty good. They handle most of the technical work regarding avatars such as yourself. Really, you're the division. Although, they probably wouldn't believe that. Let's just say I found you useful enough to keep around and handpicked solely due to my appreciation for technology and magic. Hence the GZS lettering on the side of your neck. Yikes. That sounds complicated. I was just about to say. Yeah, that is complicated. I have no idea what's going on in the story anymore, but Cory storms into the hangar, furious to be awakened at such a late, furious to be awakened. Cory shouts, "Get off the damn space phone! It's the middle of the god." Oh, I guess it's not the middle of the night. It's bedtime. It's goddamn bedtime. Go the fuck to sleep, bitch. God damn it. Wake the fuck up. Woke up late today, didn't you? Where's the fucking booze? Ah, thank God. This ain't what I was praying for. That does sound like something Cory would say. That last part, not everything else. Huh? What do you mean? Are you drunk already? Drunk? Me? Nah. But I means your friend here is tipsy. Guess we better settle up. We do? Wait. Oh my god, Cory's sleep drunk. Aren't you supposed to be cutting trees or something? Oh, I think he's sleepwalking or something. And I don't want to wake him up. Yeah, but it's okay. I lowered the price to make up for cutting them spindles. Sides, ain't nobody seen us. Snuff it left early. This is taking a turn. Didn't she always leave early? Yeah, usually wore a ball gag too. She wasn't bound and gagged tonight. Don't worry, honey. Oh my god. The term is sawing logs, drunk Cory. Yeah. Is he just yes-anding everything we're saying? The space night, yeah. You realize what surprises me at the AI model's trade on safe for work stories. You know, Hank, we just have a way of magnetizing not safe for work subjects into all of our stories. It's just a matter of yeah. It's just what happens. You realize that Cory seems to be sleepwalking. And not making any sense. You try to escort him back to his bunk safely. This isn't going to go well. Jason only wants NFSW yet. It does seem to be funner. We have lots of practice fucking that up. That's right. Real good at this. Cory begins grabbing his crotch repeatedly and saying silly statements like, I bet you look hot with cat ears, or I would lick you all over. It's obvious he's drunk, but you decide to humor him. No. Since he is working cheap right now. What the fuck does that mean? Eventually, he takes you downstairs and leads you to the bedroom. He's sleepwalking. This is not okay in any sense of the word. And leads you to the bedroom, telling you to hurry up and strip. Once again, you're reminded of the type of job you're doing. You eject yourself from the spaceship and float around the voids of space. I think we're going to have our mom come pick us up again. This is a situation. This is quite a situation. Afterwards, you proceed to remove your clothes. All right. Which fit you perfectly thanks to the 3D printer in the bathroom. Hey, that's cool. That's a cool space fact. There's just 3D printers that print new clothes in the bathroom. You know, and the bathroom's the perfect place to have it. Sadly, there isn't a mirror available. Otherwise, you might have tried to wash it first. Why wash shit and piss out of a spacesuit when you can just 3D print a new outfit? Still, you're used to seeing your reflection in dull surfaces, so you happily step into the bathtub. As you relax in the warm water, your thoughts wander to Alios and Faye. Alan, I hear your phone going off. Do you hear that? I hear an alarm going off. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Then you can back the box. Oh, if you want multiple choice for you, I can activate it. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's use some multiple choice at the to end up this to wrap up this story. Was it? Okay. Yeah. Oh, Ellen's trying to write a horror novel, so yeah, maybe we'll do a reading of that. So, finish it, and I will read it. Yeah. Activated. Okay, how do I do it, Hanky? Hanky Poo. The Hankinator generated Dean story is inside the saves. Mode. Oh, I didn't even realize there's different modes. Action, story, action. Just keep using it as you did before. Okay. You recall all the wacky adventures you went on with Elios and Faye. Uh-oh. Control. Changing that option will cause the next generation to take a bit longer. Oh, okay. Yep, because it's, generating a bunch of responses. Okay. It's reprogramming the hardware. Gotcha. That makes sense. All right. I want to choose these wacky adventures, and I don't want it to be weirdly sexually charged. So hopefully the options are diverse. And they're not all just, remember that time you had sex with Elios and Faye? Remember that time Elios took you by the back and Faye took you by the front. Remember that time where Elios sat on your face and Faye sat on your butt? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Choose the sequence to keep. Okay, so we got 3 options. So, first option. Elios. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking you anywhere. Faye. Poof. Yeah, right. With one fortune cookie comment, you're already proving to be a chauvinist prick. Option 1, not turning out to be so well. That's okay, though. I easily could have played the damsel in distress role and got wasted with you anyway. However, I'm slightly less inclined to do that now. You and Elios continue to speak about random topics for hours. That's a wacky adventure. Imagine Jason not choosing the sexual option. Well, I mean, it depends how, I would choose the regular option if it was more interesting. Elios. All right, second option. Elios. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking her anywhere. Faye, duh. Why the hell would you even propose to me in the first place? Oh, so we're some weird third wheel in this scenario. Because I liked her skirt? Oh, and now they're fighting. Ugh, this is uncomfortable. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm glad you decided to save me like you did. Glad to be saved indeed. Thank you. Come on, I was actually saving you against my better judgment. Alright, that second one just seems like annoying. Not a wacky adventure at all. Alright, last option. Option 3. Elios. Yeah, I'm definitely not missing her. That hippie freak that made every decision feeling it was her duty to save the galaxy or some shit. Again, another fight here. Did you see her latest endeavor? The OA system? Total anarchy and wild partying throughout the entire planet. Option 3 is where we're going, baby. Nothing says stable there. Nothing stays stable there anymore. Even the pirates and smugglers avoid the place. Her tactics have worked out surprisingly well. Hell yeah, we're going with that one. You remember the party planet. And against Elios's warning, you decide to go there. You arrive on the planet surface and notice Faye dancing wildly to no music whatsoever. You just go there and ask Elio if he's Mexican? What? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, these options are so long. Option 1. Excuse me. You say, but she doesn't answer. Being too busy enjoying herself. Not wishing to bother her. Right now, you continue looking around. Suddenly, you see something extremely interesting. A cave opening. Okay, party cave. Knowing full well the danger posed by mutant wildlife, you nevertheless investigate. You walk forward a bit, and then, readying yourself for anything, you enter the cave. Once inside, you slow to a halt. Something is watching you. Ooh, a little bit of mystery in the option 1. Option 2. Holy shit, you say. My words. Elios agrees. Oh, Elios is here despite his warning. So I guess he was trying to keep all the fun for himself. You both walk towards Faye, and she instantly notices the 2 massive beings over her. Excuse me. Hello, gentlemen. Would you care for a dance? Oh, Faye is like high on Molly or something. She doesn't even realize her own friends. Faye extends a hand to each of them and spins around twice before stopping in front of you. Please follow me anywhere. Anywhere? She says while waving to get their attention. Oh, I feel like she's like kidnapped and she's like, please. They're watching me. I can't really talk. All right. And option 3. Faye, you yell, approaching her. What? She says in surprise, stopping her excessive dancing. Why are you dancing like that? Like what? All jerky and random. You know you have moves. I don't have any moves. Sure you do. Like everyone knows how to dance. Okay, fine. I'll show you my moves. Oh, number 3 is like Dirty Dancing, so I'm going to go for number 3. You have a dirty dancing montage with Faye that ends with a bucket of water falling, pouring over Faye. Oh, it's I see lost connection. I get the feeling Faye Tony's owned your character in the past. I have that. Yeah, I have a feeling that's exactly what's the case. It's a slider in the settings tab. You could go up to 5 options at a time. Ooh. Google turned up the collab without warning. It's okay. I feel like we were wrapping it up. I'll wait until if you can restore it. If not, it's okay. I feel like that's a teaser for another day. If you want to save the story, you can download it in the menu. I will save it. Download the story as JSON. I'll call it Party Planet. Hello, Cory.
Hello.
Ah, perfect timing. I just wrapped up a story. Download JSON instead. Okay.
Perfect. I'm going to turn that light off.
We are live right now too. If you, oh yeah. All right, I'll save there. Perfect. Yeah, you were in the previous story, Cory, and you had a poncho, and you got very angry when someone else put on your poncho.
I do have a poncho. I would be upset if someone took it.
Yeah. We had some very interesting side stories. But I will be right back. I'm going to fill up my water, and then we'll get right into story 1.
Get ready for story 1.
All right. Be right back.
See you soon.
All right. I see Mario and Jason's room. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff up there. I need to, like, actually organize it.
This music is very nice.
I know. And it's all royalty-free horror music, so that was fast. Yeah. Got my water. I'm ready for some stories. But first, let me get Cory on camera here. Boop.
It did kind of give me the creeps. Like, I was like, this has a nice kind of creepy vibe to it.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
You know what I'm not a big fan of? I mean, I know that they're essential to nature and the universe. Spiders.
Yes, I had 2 encounters with giant spiders in my car, and then in somebody else's car, and then there was one on the inside of the windshield, and I was like, they're just everywhere right now. I was like, this is a lot more spiders than I'm used to.
Hey, what the luckiest I ever got behind the wheel of a car was because of a spider. It was on the inside of my roof, and I'm tall.
Yeah.
So my head already almost touches, and it does in some cars, but it didn't in that one. The big truck. and it's crawling over my head, and I did one of these while I was driving. I looked up and crouched, and I just started drifting. And I drifted across like 3 lanes of traffic in the middle of the night.
Ooh, boy.
I looked up and I was like, oh, I'll just fix that.
Yeah. Scary.
There were people farther up the road, and I know they saw my headlights.
Yeah.
They're like, that guy is drunk. And I'm like, no, it's just spiders.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do a spider sobriety test here.
Oh.
It's either spiders or drunk. Yeah. It can only be those two things.
Sir, are you covered in spiders? I am not, then I'm going to have to issue a breathalyzer.
Yeah. Hank, I did like that. I like that a lot. It's very different. I like that they all are different. So I tried out Cobalt AI, which is a different generative text thing that Hank has put some work into. Jason, play enhanced computer for 10 minutes. What is it? I'll check it out after stream. But right now I want to get into some story one.
Yeah.
But I liked it, Hank. I would play again if you spin up another one in a future episode. And I hope to do more earlier streams. So get ready for story one.
Okay. Reason I brought up spiders.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm playing another game, Grounded.
Oh yes.
The Obsidian game where it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes, the scariest fucking spider you will ever encounter in any video game ever. Grounded.
It was my first experience. I left the welcome to the hole you started the game in, and I walked outside and immediately got attacked by a wolf spider. There are wolf spiders here in Michigan.
Yes.
They scare the absolute hell out of me. They're about the biggest ones in the area.
Yeah.
And they don't web hunt. They chase shit.
Yeah.
So one of their defense mechanisms is they'll intimidate you, and I'll have to rip you to shreds if we're gonna live in the same place.
Yeah. Normally I tried to carry him outside, but yeah, you charged me, you're getting stopped or swatted or yeah. I don't want no it clown of a like a spider attack.
The only reason they don't eat us is because they're not big enough to.
Yes, exactly.
You would if you had the chance.
Yep. All right, this first story, that is terrifying though. Yeah. And it is weird that there's so many spiders out. They're like, oh, it's just the season. I go, no. I've lived my entire life. This is way more spiders than usual.
Well, the bat population you see, and it's like, oh, fine. I'm sorry we got rid of the bat.
Woo, I'm sorry about the bats. Could be a funnel web or birdie spider. Yeah.
Those trapdoor spiders, terrifying.
Yeah. Our first prompt is by Eldritch. Thank you, Eldritch. Eldritch. And of course, the AI module for this is HP Lovecraft. So thank you, Eldritch.
We are Bubba Tims.
Yes, you are Bubble Tims. The Arkansas State Fair is on. Yes! With barely contained excitement, it knew, you approached the We Will Deep Fry Anything booth with a backpack full of experimental items. The first thing you pull out is a strange old jewelry box you stole from the Church of the Old Ones recruiting booth. As
Please
the attendant,
try this.
I love that we're deep frying
a jewelry
box. Yeah. This is an amazing prop, by the way. As the attendant lowers it into the boiling oil, a blood-chilling scream echoes all around. Fuck yes. You dropped the oh wait. I'm so used to reading it now.
You drop the jewelry box and run to see what's going on.
Save my vocal cords.
The hot oil is bubbling like crazy.
Yep.
A large black hand emerges from the oil and grabs the edge of the jewelry box.
That wasn't there before! Whoa! Is that normally in the fryer? Do you have someone working under there to like clean it out? Why are you running? Why are you running?
You stare in horror as a leathery skinned figure emerges from the oil.
Sorry? Is this your jewelry box? I didn't mean to defraud.
And pulls a suit from the jewelry box.
Oh, cool. That's one way to make an entrance.
Jason's butter on a stick stand.
I know where we're taking this guy.
It is wearing the suit and holding a revolver.
All right, it kind of got rid of all of its fear now. It's wearing a suit and it's holding a revolver. I'm like, you're more scared when you were in the oil and reaching out.
You're about to be killed when you hear the voice of your girlfriend, Susan. She has been watching from across the fairgrounds. Bubba, don't let them kill you.
Bubba, don't let them kill you, you piece of shit. I'll break it up with you if that guy kills you, Bubba. And that's like the just... That's the encouragement we need.
You think intensely.
Yeah. Run, Bubba, run!
And exclaim to the leather man. Oh god, that has a whole nother meaning.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I get scared, I pee and poop my pants.
And hoping that gives us enough time with the confusion. I hope
he'll be like, what?
What?
Miss.
Nobody says that out loud normally. Oh.
He looks at you with wide eyes. Then he throws the jewelry box into the air and disappears back into the oil.
I am very shocked that that did anything. I really thought death was upon us.
That was
you can't believe your ears.
Monkey Island answer.
What did you say?
We can't even believe what we said. That is like pure improv. It was just pure off the dome. We're just like, whenever I get scared, I pee and poop my pants. Uh-oh, but Susan.
Susan is shocked.
Yeah. All right.
Time to share a treat.
Yes, exactly. You take Susan to Jason's butter on a stick stand and buy her a deep fried stick of butter.
So they stick it in the middle, not on the edge like a corn dog,
mm-hmm.
so that you two can like go the...
Oh, yeah, so we can have a Lady and the Tramp moment, but it's like Tramp and the Tramp at this butter festival.
And it's fried butter.
It's just shooting hot butter all over us. And we're just all greasy and burned.
Thank you, Bubba, says Susan.
Yeah, you better thank me. That butter on a stick was $12.
I'm not sure that was such a good idea, you say.
Yeah, I should maybe think before I say things.
She giggles and says,
or
well,
be butter on
maybe I'll
fried
have
butter.
some chocolate ice cream for dessert.
And with that sentence alone, I've already pictured how much Susan weighs, and it is not below 400 pounds. Susan, when you're talking about chocolate ice cream right after you've had fried butter, you are not a delicate lady, should I say. And that was dessert, Susan.
What do you think fried butter is?
That was a good snack before dessert. Oh, yeah.
It really
Susan.
lubricates the whole meal.
Yeah. If you weren't bigger than me, I would say something.
You are overtaken by Susan's girthaciousness. And
cheat day, she says over and over. It's like, when is it not cheat day, Susan?
And sings to her. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I shit myself.
Yeah, I've never eaten fried butter before. I guess in a way I have, but not pure fried butter. So I can't say what it does.
Dress it up a little.
I don't know what it would do to my guts, but I'm pretty sure I would be thinking something similar.
We ran out of toilet paper. We had the 2-for-1 fried butter sale, and everyone blew through it.
Oh, God.
Susan laughs so hard she falls off the curb.
Okay, so she's got a sense of humor, but she's also got a horrible sense of balance.
Later that night you are walking down the street and look up to see a huge man floating above you.
What?
You scream and fall to the ground.
I guess we were floating too.
You recognize it's Susan's dad, King of the Cloud People.
Yeah. Maybe butter on a stick is her only her first dessert. She has about 5 desserts a day. The man in black from earlier. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. You noticed the huge man is the man from earlier. That is the leathery man from earlier. Leathery man from earlier.
Oh, it's the leather daddy.
That has increased in size. You and Susan look at each other and decide to head home early.
This fair is lame now.
Yep.
Also,
you know
I
what
just
would be
assumed...
great right now?
Oh, wait.
Ask Susan.
Susan just can't get enough
What?
of it, though.
You ask. A big bowl of deep-fried butter. She
Susan.
realized.
A whole bowl of it.
You both laugh
Did
hysterically.
you fry the bowl?
Yeah. You know what? We didn't fry the bowl. All right. So one last.
A fried waffle cone now.
I guess I think we know what's gonna happen here. You?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some? Yeah.
I was to say the leather man laughs and vomits up hot oil.
Oh no! Oh my God, no!
As he floats to the ground.
Susan is the real eldritch creature. We thought it was the leathery guy that stepped out of the oil. Nope, it's our good old spouse Susan. And her girthaciousness. I love this leather man, dude. I'm getting a visual in my head of his oily.
He's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine he looks like a raisin person.
Yeah, but he's wearing a suit, so that instantly bumps him up a few points.
He rises up again and screams, "When I get hungry, I eat people."
Hey, Susan, he must know your mother.
You and Susan run away screaming.
Yep.
So far we've had a couple of normal stories, a weird story, and a gimmick story.
Oh, what was the gimmick story? Oprah?
Yeah, I guess we kind of had that earlier. Hank, yeah, thank you. I think I'm going to stick with NovelAI for the rest of the night. I might pick it back up after if we want to go long, but...
We'll see.
This is the normal story. Yeah. Does Leatherman have a bottle opener? Susan the eternally hungry goddess. You realize... Okay, yeah.
Her stomach is a void.
You realize that Susan and the Leatherman
One day
have
she will consume the world.
one thing in common. An insatiable appetite.
We gorge in her name.
You know what you have to do. I love saying that. You know what you have to do.
Use this to your advantage.
Okay.
You go to the local grocery store and buy a carton of eggs.
Seems like we had plenty of time to get away then.
Then you drive to the fairgrounds and park next to the We Will Deep Fry Anything booth.
Time to deep fry some eggs in the shell. Let's just dunk them in there whole.
The shells get even more crispy when you fry them like that.
Okay. You dump the entire container into the deep fryer.
The smell of frying eggs fills the air.
Okay.
Suddenly there is a loud crash as the entire side of the booth collapses onto the egg carton.
What?
My eggs!
The crowd screams and runs away from the booth as you grab Susan and run off.
Wow.
Susan wriggles out of your hands with her greasy physique. And starts stuffing boiling hot fried eggs.
Yeah. Every meal for Susan is a mukbang for one. Yeah, I'm getting a real Nikocado avocado vibe from Susan.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I think he does it intentionally. Like maybe he gets off on shaming himself or being I don't know.
I'm ruining my life.
I'm ruining my life, but I'm making a lot of money.
Start stuffing boiling hot fried eggs into her maw. Trying to stick with the H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. Oh, okay.
You watch in horror as she chomps down on the eggs.
Susan?
She stops and looks at you with a grin.
Scary. She's making eye contact.
You start laughing.
Nervous laughter?
She eats the last of the eggs and says, "Let's go to the Dairy Queen and get some ice cream."
Susan, stop!
Susan, you are the Dairy Queen. Please stop.
All right, Hank. But yeah, thanks for spinning it up earlier. And I will definitely be down for trying it again. I'm worried about Susan. Yeah, Susan's really... When you eat this much, you don't have a care for life. This is just like... You know, when you're watching someone party and drink too much, it's like... Susan, stop. Just stop, okay? Can you stop? How is Susan still alive? Well, I'm telling you, she's ticking off years of her lifespan tonight. She's just going boop, boop, boop. butter, eggs, ice cream. This bitch single-handedly makes the world go. Her insatiable appetite is like the driving force behind many countries' GDPs.
We export over 100 million boxes of Pocky to Susan every year.
Oh boy.
You tried to get away from Susan, but when she grabs your hand, a sticky substance fuses your hands to one another.
Oh no. She doesn't even need to chew anymore. She could just absorb. Oh god, Susan, you've evolved into something horrific. Oh, this might be too much for the AI. It's just like, what the fuck did you just type? What did you just type? We find this attractive, though. Yeah, you know, every relationship's got its oddities. There's a reason we're together.
I picked you because you're bloated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Oprah's really chewing on this one.
Yeah, Oprah's really like, do you really? Oh, okay, here we go. Please wait for a timeout. Okay, let's retry. Okay, here we go.
You are now stuck together and unable to move. Susan laughs as she licks the melted cheese off her fingers.
Susan, that's not cheese. That's my chest cavity. Susan, stop!
That was
it's
awesome,
the skin off your
says
own
Susan.
fingers. Like, it's melted from the hot oil.
That was awesome. This nightmarishly hell scenario for Susan, and she says, that was awesome.
Yeah, you reply.
We're just along for the ride.
Yeah, I guess, Susan. You try to head home and call it a night, but are once again stopped by the Leatherman, who reaches out and hands you a ... Oh.
You stare at him in fear and he smiles evilly.
He hands you a revolver, I forgot to say.
I'm not gonna hurt you, boy, he says. I just wanna play a little game.
Oh, interesting.
You take the gun and point it at his chest.
Is the game get the hell away from me so I can go home with my nightmare wife?
Girl ham, really gross sex.
For her, eating is sex. He hands you a card for his eating disorder therapy clinic. I'm not so sure he's got everything figured out. Oh, I'm hesitant to click on this picture biz, but... Oh, it's like, yeah, from Society, yeah. Have you ever seen that, Cory?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Everyone, okay, I started at the top of this picture. Like, guys making a kind of crazy face with a cigar or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was a birthing. Like, you're doing it, honey. I got a cigar. I'm celebrating. And then you see this lady.
Yeah, with her face.
Whose face.
If you're into weird horror movies and you're looking for something to watch, Society is one of those. What the fuck? It's definitely an experience. I don't know if it's a good movie. It's definitely. I mean, if this catches your eye, then watch this movie. It's it's a doozy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, you spin the cylinder and point it at Susan.
Aha! Fake out. And oh.
Pull the trigger.
Oh, it was a test. I knew
Nothing happens. Oh, I guess you don't have any bullets, he says.
All right.
I have plenty of bullets.
Now we took that as an insult. He's like, I got plenty of bullets, actually, sir.
Where? He asks.
Right here.
Yep.
Time for our action movie getaway one-liner.
It's a J movie that they specifically called out for being a J movie. Yeah. I first found out about it from a Red Lantern Media video. I forget what they were talking about, though.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. Susan perks up. You got silver bullets? Yeah. Okay, I like that. Susan perks up. You got silver bullets? And begins licking her lips.
I could go for a Coors right now.
You take the revolver and the box of silver bullets to the We Fry Anything stand. This is gonna go well.
How long do you think a bullet's got to be in boiling hot oil before it
0.2 seconds. Yeah, I think as soon as it hits the hot oil.
You throw the empty revolver into the oil and grab a handful of silver bullets.
Oh.
What do you want me to do? Asks Susan. I want you to stand over there. You say.
point to the floor outside this cart that has the fryer in it. You could push it over onto her.
You brace yourself and throw a handful of bullets into the fryer. Stand in the pot, Susan.
You hear the sound of a gunshot and the fire extinguisher goes off.
Whoa!
You turn around and see the Leatherman holding a rifle aimed directly at you.
Alright, Leatherman, I just threw a handful of bullets into a deep fryer. You think I have any fear of death?
Okay, I give up,
Okay.
you say.
I do give up, Leatherman. What the fuck do you want?
You're making a mistake, he says. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Okay, he's like the runner of the carnival. He's like, hey, this is my We Fry Anything booth, and you've just taken it too far.
No, I mean you're making a mistake, he yells.
You drop kick, jeez. You drop kick the fryer basket.
Fuck yeah.
Out of the fryer and onto the Leatherman's. The Leatherman's leathery face.
Yep. Hey, I live in there, don't you know? This is home for me.
But we consecrated it with silver bullets.
Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe this is how we defeat
sacred oils.
Yep.
He screams and drops the rifle.
Yay.
You kick it away and grab Susan and run home.
I love that. I love that this is such a hell nightmare adventure, but...
You laugh all the way home as you tell Susan about your adventure. I think I need a bath, she says.
Reminder that we're still fused to Susan's body. We're some weird hell hydra. Buttery fuse.
I think you need two.
Yeah. Oh, here. That's the perfect... I think you need two. You say. I think you need two. Two baths. So how do you have sex when you're fused together? You can still reach down. It's kind of like, I guess, like weird masturbation.
It is a week later and you are still living with Susan.
Yeah.
You wake up in the middle of the night to find Susan sucking on your cock.
Well, there you go. Ask and you shall receive, Misha.
You moan and come in her mouth.
Woo! You don't have to do anything because your dick is like stuck in her cheeks.
Susan looks up at you from between your legs and says, butter.
Susan, stop! We're trying to be intimate.
I think I'd clap at that if I saw this movie in theaters. If it ended on the Looney Tunes
and she
outro.
gives you a wet kiss.
A wet kiss, because yeah, nothing says wet like
she turns around and bends over the bed, her ass pointed right at you.
Oh my god.
I'm ready for more, she says.
Hey, we did not start this. We just said we wanted to take a bath and then...
You grab her hips and fuck her from behind.
Oh no.
Oprah is just a horn dog.
Next time on the Food Networks... We Fry Anything.
You place a large order of French fries.
Very normal.
You also order a dozen extra large burgers and enough milkshakes to feed an army. You pay for everything with cash and you drive away in your truck.
Okay. I guess when you fried everything, the only thing to fry now is something normal. And then you drive away and it's just an abnormal amount.
Yeah, that order got out of hand very quickly. I'll have a large order of fries. Perfectly normal. I'll have a dozen extra large burgers.
Yeah. Oh, sure. That's what it should have been. My 900-pound fiance. Sounds like it would be a trauma film. Yeah, I could totally see this being a trauma film. I think we just wrote a movie for trauma. I wonder how you get a trauma film made, because it seems like their bar for entry is very low, and it seems like this could definitely be, minus all the hardcore fucking right at the end there. Well, actually, I don't know. There's. Oh, Ellen just said you could go to Trauma and submit a script, so I think, yeah, if that's true, we're submitting this to Trauma Films.
What do we call it?
Yeah. We fry anything. Oh, wait, yeah, you got...
You go to the premiere of your adventure turned into a movie.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Man, that is so good, sure. Freaky Marquee. Friday. That is so good. Here you go. Let's see what the AI comes up with.
A boy and his meat.
Oh, it leaves a lot.
You laugh as you head back to your apartment.
Man, you know, say what you will, but Susan and this weirdo have healthy.
You tell Susan
well,
that you
maybe
have
not a
a
healthy
date with the
relationship.
girl from the video rental store. She says, butter.
That's the perfect.
That's where it ends.
Yep.
She says, butter.
Butter.
She's a Pokemon now.
Susan, yeah, butter. What was our name again? We are Bubba Timms. Oh, yeah. Bubba and Susan. You know, whatever you say about, you might be disgusted, but they love each other. Video rental store. Is this a period piece? Yeah. This is stuck in the 90s. Whew. Wow. What a good first story. All right. Moving on to story 2. You might find yourself reading story 2 and ask yourself, how did I get here? Wow. Whew, it's going to be hard to top that one.
You hoist Susan into her mobility scooter.
Susan's army of mobility scooters to... this next prompt is by Biz, and it is in the AI module of Dark Fantasy. Thank you, Biz, for submitting a prompt.
Thanks, Biz.
Meta Jason prompt, yes. You are Jason Ebenezer, a man who has a peculiar hatred of birthdays. One night, the very night before your own birthday, you hear the clanking of chains. Standing before you is a ghostly figure wearing chains. Ebenezer, I am the ghost of birthdays past. It's not too late to change your mind, or you'll end up like me. Oh, and instead of chains, he's got like balloons and stuff, and they're like, it's just like weird rubber rubbing against each other. I can't really.
Squeak.
Biz with the character Abnormally Tiny Tim.
The apparition then vanishes into thin air. You look around and find that all of the candles in the room have been extinguished, save for one candle on the mantle. It looks like a birthday cake with candles.
With one candle.
As you walk up to the cake in the dark, you accidentally step on Abnormally Tiny Tim.
We just didn't see him. And yes, Hank, I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday regularly, but who knows? Yeah, I might stream tomorrow. If it is, it'll be impromptu. So if you see the alert, I'm streaming. But no concrete plans to stream tomorrow. But who knows? We'll see what I've been feeling. I'm trying to stream more, especially for October. I'm trying to do a lot more spooky prompts. If I do stream tomorrow, I won't be doing user prompts. I'll be doing, because I don't want people to miss their stories if they're submitted a prompt. So if I do an impromptu stream, I'll be playing weird prompts or stuff that I come up with on the stream. Impromptu Kobold AI stream? Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
As you walk up to the cake in the dark, you accidentally step on abnormally tiny Tim. Tim squeals, "Oh, I missed out! I'm fucking down here!" I'll have to forgive me for my horrible South African accent.
Oh, yeah.
As he rolls off the floor, you quickly try to help him up but can't find his face.
Ooh.
He begins to crawl away from you, towards the wall, so you grab him by the shoulders and try to pull him back towards you.
Listen, abnormally tiny Tim. Let me tell you about my troubled past. You reveal your troubled past to abnormally tiny Tim.
One time I was visited by a ghost covered in chains.
Yeah, that just happened before I stepped on you. Oh, whoa, look at this.
I've never had a good relationship with my dad. He was always distant and cold. I don't even remember him ever giving me a present on my birthday.
Oh, this is revealing a lot.
He didn't really have to because I got all the presents.
Oh, okay. I mean, he didn't really have to because I got all the presents I wanted anyway. But I wanted one for my father. All he had to do was slap his name on a gift receipt or sign a card. But he never did. He never did.
From Grandma Esther and Dad.
Yeah, all he
add
did.
His name.
Yeah, that's Grandma's handwriting. This explains everything. Now we know why Jason hates birthdays. Yeah. Wow. I think we did before, but I think this is, new information.
Well, we're too early in the story to have a turn now.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could be like, this cake is for you, tiniest Tim.
Okay.
But
you say, Tim, why don't you go play with my adopted son, Tony? And then it sounds like we're getting another visit from a ghost.
Tony. That's his name. I love him too.
You love him? I didn't even know you knew him.
You say, he doesn't need any more friends right now. Go home and we'll talk about this later.
Wow, we just Tony friend-zoned. Yikes.
didn't even get a chance to meet
says
him.
abnormally tiny Tim as he disappears into the darkness.
Yep, that's how you leave a room when you're abnormally tiny. Into the darkness I go. Woo!
You hear him fall down a flight of stairs.
Yeah. You hear a little ding, 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 ding. Well, there goes abnormally tiny Tim.
As you lay back down in bed and begin to doze off. You roll over in bed and are face to face with the ghost of Oprah's past, Dr. Phil.
Hell yeah. They're like, I think I should be meeting with the ghost of birthday present. And they're like, that's not how it works. All these ghosts are past. It doesn't make sense to have a future ghost. All the ghosts are from the past. All ghosts are past.
I like, it doesn't make sense to have a future ghost.
Or the ghost of present, you know, they're not dead. That's just a person. That's just a dude. That's just a guy.
This is my day job.
Yeah, I work here.
I see you're still doing your morning show, says the ghost. Yeah, well, you know, I think people like to come out and share their problems with me. They feel better knowing they aren't alone.
Does Dr. Phil think I also... He's like, everybody's got talk shows, right? He's like, well, everybody can relate to me. You know when you give advice on a talk show? It's like, Dr. Phil, that's your job. Everybody's got to go home and talk to their shows, though, right? No,
What?
What? What, Dr. Phil? I work in a factory. You know when you're talking to your factory show, you're doing your morning talk show in your factory? Like just
Sure.
having a conversation? Sure, yeah. Well, that's when you use your $1 million and buy a second ranch home, and then you go on vacation to decompress. Dr. Phil, you are so out of touch with that humanity right now. I'm a ghost now. All right. Good night, Dr. Phil.
Good night.
I would
Maybe he
consider
just thinks
AiPD a
everyone's
talk show.
Oprah.
You know, you're right. Yeah. Everybody does have a talk show, though. 100% of the people I know personally have a talk show.
You suddenly notice you are sitting upright in a ghostly chair on a ghostly stage with a ghostly undead studio audience.
Oh my God. I think I'm going to learn a lesson here.
And Dr. Phil asks you, and how does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel? You're a nasty bitch that nobody likes, bitch.
Say it with me, audience.
Everybody.
Bitch.
That wasn't traumatizing enough to have this person hear it on national television. The whole audience is just drowning out. You're a nasty bitch that no one likes. This is unusual. And now people are going to be shouting this the rest of my life. I wonder if that person... Well, I guess that's the moment, though. You don't really know the person who he said that to. But I imagine if they did. And it was just reading the text and stuff. Oh, whoa.
Like I'm trapped in some kind of nightmare, you say.
Yeah, that's true, Ebenezer. You are. This whole thing's a nightmare. It's an intentional nightmare.
Well, you are,
ghosts are
says
real?
the ghost. Your dream is coming true.
Hmm?
Your life has become a living hell. You're a slave to your own subconscious desires, and you are constantly being tormented by your inner.
Oh, by my inner what?
Don't be demons.
Yeah, well, it's demons.
Demons.
Yeah.
All of the things you thought were wrong with you are actually your greatest assets.
Oh, that's not the
You
lesson
just
I'm
don't
supposed to learn.
realize it yet. And you will continue to suffer until you finally give up, you accept your fate, and you allow
yourself to be consumed by the darkness within you. This is anti-Christmas story. This is the opposite of the normal. Give in to your inner demons. Let the darkness consume you. I want to see this Muppet Christmas Carol. Why does Oprah just stop talking? It's only like 200 something characters. So for anything longer than that, it just stops. So I haven't figured out a good way to do that. I know the fix, but it's too complicated to do, and I just haven't programmed it yet. But
You are imbued with hatred for birthdays and set to outlaw birthdays.
hell yeah.
You start by smashing the cake on your table.
Give it your hate, Ebenezer. Outlaw birthdays, make birthdays inhibitively expensive to the poors, and that way they'll never be able to afford the birthdays, and birthdays will be canceled all over the world for being so damn expensive.
You didn't buy me my birthday chandelier, Daddy?
No, I could not earn enough money in my 3 jobs to pay for it. Aww.
Then you get up and smash all the other cakes in the house.
Wow.
You set fire to the entire neighborhood, burning down every bakery in town.
Oh.
You then go to the local jail and free all of the inmates.
Destroying a town for dummies. Ebenezer is just like, let's free all the The crazy criminals. Let's burn all the bakeries down. Let's smash all the cakes. Jesus. This is not the lesson you were supposed to learn, Ebenezer. Join the dark side. Christmas Day. Yeah, everyone's waking up on Christmas morning to see that they're being robbed, stabbed, killed. They can't even enjoy some nice Christmas birthday cake. The Grinch is now free. Yeah. Freddy Krueger's free. The inmates are running the town.
You offered to pay the inmates for every birthday they prevent, and you add, by any means necessary.
Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Ebenezer, you absolute monster.
It's going to be one hell of a redemption arc when we meet the next ghost.
The ghost of future past. Because that's the only way we could go
The
there.
inmates take you at your word, and immediately start robbing and murdering everyone on their way to work. Before long, there is no one left in town who celebrates birthdays.
Yes! The ends justify the means. Oh my god. They're going back to their jobs, but they're like, this is my side hustle, is killing and murdering everyone for Ebenezer.
9 to 5, I punch the clock just like everyone else.
After a few years of this,
A
you
few
realize you have
years
gone
of this?
completely insane.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
We found out in a reasonable amount of time that we might be crazy.
The ghost of holy shit stuff. Okay, I like that. I see a redemption anime. I have not forgotten about this. Maybe my redemption will make Jason change his ways. Maybe. But first, we gotta get it. Oh, Cory the ghost of bucket presents. Okay.
Yeah, here. You think it's a hallucination when you are greeted by Cory, the ghost of bucket present.
Yeah.
He's your friend.
Oh my god. This is a great night of stories. Are we crazy or just efficient? Good. That's an ethical
We're
question.
preventing the most birthdays in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
A few years.
Oh my god. He wants to help you appreciate birthdays. Okay, let's see if he has any chance.
He gives you a bucket of money and tells you to buy gifts for everyone.
Don't give a bucket of money to somebody who's rich. That's...
But what if I'm spending the money on something they don't want, you ask. Don't worry, I've already prepared a list of items you can buy for them.
Is Jason about to turn into Santa Claus? Is Ebenezer? Did Cory the ghost of bucket present, just turn him into Santa Claus? He's just gonna use it to buy booze. Yeah. My bucket money. Yeah. Well, this is our chance for redemption. I mean, I don't think there's nothing humanly possible we could do to completely redeem ourselves, but this is a good start, I guess. The list of items are, yeah, there we go. You read the list of items, and on it are items such as
Napalm.
A pair of pants that fit you perfectly.
Oh, these are I'm gonna take this then. Why would I give this away?
A shirt that fits you perfectly.
Oh, this shirt fits me perfectly. Why would I give it away?
A belt that matches your shoes.
Oh, I'm just gonna steal that too.
A jacket that fits you perfectly.
Do you know how hard it is to find a jacket that fits me perfectly?
Socks that match your pants.
Oh my god, we just stole everything. Maybe Jason inadvertently killed Hitler. Maybe. Yeah, maybe one of those people in town was Hitler. We don't know. He'll never grow up to tell the tale.
You look at yourself. in the mirror and see that you are now dressed as Santa,
Yes!
purveyor of Christmas mirth.
Oh my god, it all makes sense. Yes, it does.
You feel happy and content.
Okay.
Content. So much content.
I feel happy and content creator.
You are walking through the streets of your city when you run into Cory again. He hands you another bucket of cash and tells you to buy gifts for everyone in the world.
And that's how Christmas was made. A horrible, horrible man found clothes that a ghost gave him, and he was handed buckets of cash and told to buy gifts for everyone in the world to atone for his sins. It all makes sense. No one could be that good unless they've done something really, really bad.
What if Genghis Khan was also Santa Claus?
What if Genghis Khan was trying to redeem himself? Yeah, this is what would happen. Wow, 9:40. Look at that. I almost, yeah. Next time on
where in the world is
on Santa's gift adventures. Whoa.
You're on the North Pole. You are on the North Pole.
It's a song.
You're on the North Pole.
You're on the North Pole. You're on the North Pole. You're on the North Pole. You are on the North Pole. Wow, what a fucking adventure. We're on the North Pole. Okay, it's just, yeah, now it's just gone crazy. All right. Whew. It was hard to top that first story, but I think we did it with the second story. Here we go for last story of the night. I don't know if we could stack it up any higher. It's the last story of the night, story 3. But we're gonna try. This last story of the night is written by Anime. Thank you, Anime, for writing the prompt.
Anime.
Oh, thank you, Anime.
You get to be a vampire.
Yes. Female vampire. I wonder if Tiny Tim made it. Yeah. You became too small to tell. You are Vampirina. A vampire girl is trying to fit in with humans. You manage to make some human friends, and you even start a band with your friends called the Ghoul Girls. Everything seems to be going well until someone steals your vampire coffin. You say, "I'm a coffin." Oh, wow, that actually leads in very well. Vampirina is a Disney cartoon. Very cute show. Interesting. Oh yeah, you're blurry.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, a little blur cam.
But no one hears you or sees it because they think you're just a weirdo freak.
Oh.
But now you have an important mission. Go out into the world as normal as possible so that everyone will stop calling you names like freak.
Wow, that's kind of mean. You know, normally people do that behind your back. Oh, there it goes. It evened out. Now you're nice and crystal clear, except for the partial beard turning into blood.
Traveling through time, space. Well, I've never seen Vampirina.
Yeah.
So this story might not be canon.
Yeah. This is definitely going off the beaten path. I think we need to. If I'm feeling particularly down, you gotta call up a best friend or something. Or stress eat. And stress eating for a vampire means time to find a piece of crap in the town. The only time I'm a freak is in the sheets. Yeah, there. See, Misha, she just needs to learn retorts, and then that makes her cool, and then people will be like, wow, you're actually pretty cool. All these insults you always got jokes for. Oh, here we go. A hit list.
You write down a list of names you'd like to call the people who make fun of you. The list contains
I gotta read these because it's too much for Oprah. Freaky, freak, freakazoid, weirdo, bizarro, nutter, lunatic, crazy, craze, crank, madman, loony. Not very creative, but this is just a therapeutic way for us to, get out our anger. Is we're like, next time someone calls me freak, I'm gonna call them nutter. You nutter. Oh, I like that.
Crank.
Yeah. Hey, Crank. The movie? No, you're Crank. Cranky. What are you saying?
No, just Crank. Shut up.
Yeah. You visit Hot Topic to visit the Hot Topic to buy some normal human clothes.
The Hot Topic is the
Oh, oops. Yep.
that's the movie version.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have to pay royalties to
Yes.
them.
The legally distinct Hop Topic that you said, and I did not correct it before.
The shopkeeper says, I can sell you these for $5.
Oh, it's a way cheaper Hot Topic.
What do you want? The shopkeeper hands over a pair of blue jeans and a pink shirt.
Seems normal. Yeah.
He also gives you a new pair of shoes and a purse.
Great. I'm a new woman starting today. You say, yeah.
You say all this for $5?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta do a little.
This seems like it's gonna melt as soon as I get outside the door.
It's only $5,
in
he
contact
answers.
with air.
Oh.
Do you take them? Yes, no.
Yes, no.
Your inventory has changed. You have $5. This game is
And
a parody
3
of the
dots.
movie Freaky Friday.
Whoa! That's there. We were talking about Freaky Friday earlier. I don't remember why. You wake up,
Well,
and suddenly
I say-
you
I
are
was about to
in
say, so
Jamie
far-
Lee Curtis's body.
I was gonna say, so far this is nothing like Freaky Friday.
We took a hard left. What?
Your name is Annie
No.
and you've been sent back from the future to help her with a problem she has. She tells you that there was an accident at work where she broke both legs. Now she needs money to pay for medical bills and living expenses.
You suggest she get a job at the circus.
Yeah. You could be Amy, the rubber-legged cripple. Woo! Look at my legs. I can't feel them anymore.
So you go to the circus and meet Big Top.
Oh.
You tell him about what happened.
Hey, Big Top.
He offers you a job as his assistant. He wants you to perform tricks for the audience. It's not much of a job.
But it pays pretty well. Okay, interesting. Pretty well. Compared to what? I guess for a child labor. He doesn't know that we're in the body of Jamie Lee Curtis. Or now that we're Amy, a time traveler with broken legs. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
You learn the following tricks.
So we're like a person that warms up a crowd. Like what's it called?
The carnival barker?
Yeah. Kind of. Oh,
The ringleader?
here we go. This is another long list that Oprah can't handle, so I'll just rattle it
Jeez.
off. You learn the following tricks: spin on a ball, make a ball spin on its own without touching it, balance stick, stand on one foot while balancing a stick, butterfly walk, walk around backwards, aerial twirl, tumble turn. So you decide to try your hand at all of those things. I'm gonna give this a little bit at the same time.
I know a trick. I can walk around backwards.
Yeah. I'm the backwards man, backwards man. I can walk backwards back fast as you can. I'm the backwards man.
God, Tom Green.
Yeah. That's so funny.
You do the aerial twirl first. Then you put the stick in the ground and spin on the ball.
Well, this is not exactly
Next
the same
you
time.
stand on one leg and balance the stick.
I guess you gotta kind of...
Finally you walk around backwards. You
That's
keep
the
doing the
finale.
tricks until finally you fall over.
That's great. They're like, holy shit, let's go home after that. And you're like, whoa, the lions. And they're like, no, whatever that was, that's the best fucking thing I've ever seen.
You trip over the stick into the gorilla cage.
That
is
is
a gorilla pit.
anime. That is not what I expected this vampire girl to look like.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Well, now you know. Now everybody's got a vision of what this girl looks like. But now she looks like Jamie Lee Curtis. So. Uh-oh.
You trip over the stick into the gorilla cage and yell, "Fuck!"
Yep. I'm the backwards man. I can fall into Karambe's cage. Ah, fuck! Oh!
And land face first into the gorilla's mouth.
How strange!
After that you quit the circus.
Oh, we're alive still? Yeah. Oh, wait.
You decide to become a singer instead. You sing at the local bar and eventually catch the eye of a famous music producer.
Why do you wear that mask? Take the mask off. Let's see your beautiful face. Well, let me tell you, my #1 single, I fell face first into a gorilla's mouth. That's true. It happened. So I'm never taking this mask off ever again, okay? Around the world I fell face first into a gorilla's mouth, yeah. That's what happened to Daft Punk. They both fell into gorilla cages face first and landed right in their mouth.
In that moment of agony, I don't know why they turned into Werner Herzog, but
yeah.
I learned how to create beautiful music.
The gorilla took my face off.
Oh,
Face. The gorilla's mouth ripped my face off. And it, instead of taking my face, it consumed it.
it ate my face.
Off. Yeah. I think it's time to make a record deal.
You write your new hit single.
Yes, yeah. I got friends in low places, but not that gorilla that ate my face. Now I write songs about that gorilla.
We're gonna call this one Gorilla Blues.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I hope it gives us lyrics.
Or you could, yeah, if you want, you write your new hit single titled Gorilla Blues. Its lyrics go.
Its lyrics go. Right, I gotta sing this one. I'm a little gorilla. I got big dreams and I want to live life. In the jungle way I swing from trees. I want to climb mountains and I think if you think I'm crazy, then you're right. 'Cause gorillas are crazy too. I liked when we were ripping up other songs. Yeah. I'm a little gorilla and I got big dreams and I want to live life in the jungle way. I want to swing from trees and I want to climb mountains. Wow, that really works a lot better.
What? Listen, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave very much for my mom and me. Just this old guitar and this gorilla ripped off my face.
Yeah. And that gorilla's name was Sue. How do you do? You're gonna eat my face off, Sue.
And then we went tumbling into the cage, kicking it and scratching.
My dad said, I'm gonna leave you with that gorilla cage. And I said, fuck you.
Now, I know you hate me because I ran away, but it did just good that I threw you in that gorilla cage. It made you strong.
Yeah. And I said, get ready. I'm going to fight you. You, yeah, what do I say?
You get nominated.
Yeah, there we go. Let's just go straight to winning awards.
At the Country Music Awards.
Everyone loves that Gorilla Blues. Holy shit. Oh.
You win the award and give the speech. You say, I'm just a little gorilla. You then kiss the President of the United States.
Oh, wow! I can't believe he showed up.
He flinches
After
hard.
that you go on tour and travel around the world.
Wow. Normally the President doesn't go to industry award shows. I mean, I guess it's...
I mean, where are your lips?
Yeah.
The reconstructive surgery didn't leave much face.
Here's my second EP. I bit off the president's lips. I pretended to be a little gorilla.
As you're getting dragged off to be euthanized, you're like, I learned it from Gorilla Dad.
Yeah.
He taught me how to eat face.
Oh, yeah. You turn... you meet your #1 fan and say, you see, the gorilla transfers powers into me.
That's the perfect music for becoming the gorilla spirit.
Yeah.
He says, that's awesome.
Okay. Well,
You
gorilla's
say,
gotta eat.
you know, I don't really need this anymore. I mean, I'm a real woman now. You then kiss your #1 fan and say, I'm just a little girl.
Stop it. Stop kissing people and then saying you're a little girl.
Yeah, that's very odd. After I just said I'm a gorilla-powered Jamie Lee Curtis. You see, I wasn't always Jamie Lee Curtis. Now we Freaky Friday back.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Your kiss from your true love has swapped you back with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Hell yeah.
And you return to your original body.
Here we go again. Let's see what Jamie did to our fucking vampire life. Yo, we definitely improved hers. Minus the gorilla thing and getting their face eating up. Other than that, we turned a sour lemon into rock solid lemonade. The world's bestseller lemonade.
We
You
just
say,
had to juice
Jamie,
a little
you
vampire
were
girl's
right.
face.
Mm-hmm.
I was
gorilla
just a
hands.
little girl. She says, I knew you could do it.
And she goes, my voice! What did you do to my
Now
voice?
you're stuck in the past again.
I just went to the dance and got you a boyfriend and got you your first kiss. And what did you do to my life? What did you do to my life?
Why does it always hurt?
You outpaid its existence. Why do people keep selling me pictures of gorillas that are being attacked? the gorilla's eating you over and over. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a crazy night of stories here. I feel like it is particularly on tonight. I don't know if it's the Halloween theme or what. Oh,
You go out with your class on a field trip to the zoo.
Oh no. Oh no.
You go up to the gorilla enclosure.
Not again.
And begin to hyperventilate.
Yeah. What's wrong, Vampira? Nothing. I'm fine.
The music doesn't sound like you're all right.
You say,
Staying alive.
The teacher says, Amy, what's wrong? You say, I'm a little gorilla. The teacher says, okay, Amy, calm down.
Oh, I think we're thinking the same thing.
I was thinking I yell once more, I'm a little gorilla. And then jump.
Yep.
Into the gorilla enclosure.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That story was crank. Yeah. Instead of having a bomb in your heart, you just turn it into a gorilla, and that's pretty much crank.
I was gonna say, and the gorilla eviscerates you.
Let's see what happens, yeah.
You run up to the top of the cage and leap through the bars.
Wow.
You land on the ground and roll around in the dirt. You get up and start to run away. You stop when you hear someone calling your name.
Oh, here we go. You turn around and see the alpha gorilla that bit your previous face off when you Freaky Friday'd. It is time for revenge.
You grab the nearest thing you can find and throw it at him.
Oh my god.
It is a large stuffed bear.
I'm glad people pollute down here.
You punch the gorilla in the face and knock him to the ground. He gets up and grabs you by the neck.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought a little girl could beat a full-grown alpha male gorilla.
You stick your fingers in the alpha gorilla's eyes.
Yeah, we're a vampire. We gotta have some, like, powers or something, like. This is not just like an average little human girl. This is an average human vampire girl. Got some fight tactics. We're battle hardened after living a full life as a grown woman.
The alpha gorilla cries out and releases you. You look at the bear and say, "You're next." You pick up the stuffed bear and run away.
Oh!
Your parents come to visit you in the hospital after the attack.
I love that our trauma has just been pushed onto a stuffed bear. Our parents like come and we're just repeatedly stabbing the fucking eyes out of it. They're like, "You okay, honey?" No, I am not. I have had a day.
Your mom hands you a small scrap of purple flesh. And says, "We recovered some of your face."
Oh, great. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful.
Stay on beautiful.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's it. Sure. Well, let's wrap this up.
You say, "Mom, I don't want any part of that."
Yeah.
Your mom says, "We'll get you fixed up."
You say,
You say,
No.
"No. I'm fine like this."
You know what?
Through the-
We kind of had an arc. We weren't okay with ourselves. We didn't have any friends, but through mysterious means, we accepted our fate. No, I'm okay like this, even though our like this is much worse than when we started on. And she's like, I'm alive, and that's really what counts.
A child's tale about understanding and self-love through horrible gorilla disfigurement.
And Jamie Lee Curtis freaking Friday in a successful music career. Next time on Freakier Than Usual Friday. Oh!
Freak Friday 2, The Return of Jamie Lee Curtis.
Wow, that's a very long title for a movie.
As you sit there waiting for the bus to take you home, your phone rings. You answer it and say hello.
Ooh, very simple but a very effective cliffhanger. Hello?
Your one remaining eyelid widens as you can't believe who you hear on the phone, and then it just cuts to black.
Ooh, oh! This is why you don't go to Hop Topic. Yeah, exactly. This is an anti-advertisement for Hop Topic. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Wow, what a great first spooky adventure. I'm glad I waited because tonight was amazing. Yeah, wow, we were just fucking on from start to end. All of the stories tonight were really great.
Three terrifying tales.
Yeah.
And the birth of Christmas.
And the birth of Christmas. Yeah. So we really got it all tonight. See you for sure Wednesday. Submit your spooky prompts. Don't forget to put in a little ghost emoji so I know it's spooky. It's supposed to be for October. And I'll float it to the top. Thanks for watching, everybody. Maybe see you tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. If it is, it'll be impromptu. You just watch for the alert in Discord. And, yeah, who knows? I don't know. I don't got anything else on. I just finished up Ellen's show, and I finished up a movie. So, like, I'm taking a break. So if I've got time to stream more often. So yeah, anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying maybe see you tomorrow. But yeah, who knows? Bye.
Normally Tiny Tim's.
Yeah, your step Jamie Lee Curtis's, your step Gorilla Face Eaters, your step We Fry Anything attendants who are always absent and they just like whatever they're gonna do. I don't need to be here. Let me just go home and watch the atrocities on the news.
Your step Leatherman.
Your step Leatherman, yeah, man. Little did we know that guy would be the real hero of the story.
Will you fry this box?
Oh, God.
Well.
Please fry responsibly. Yeah, I think that's the moral of tonight. Please fry responsibly.
Don't fry bullets.
Don't fry bullets, too. Wow. Whew.
Well, bye ho wee way, everyone.
Bye ho wee way. See you when we see you. Probably Wednesday, but maybe tomorrow. Bye.